Hello everybody, putting together this video to help with a couple of additional details in relation to Portfolio 2. When you log into LiveText, you're going to find any active courses or assignments that you've been placed in. And so on my screen there's quite a few more because I have myself as a student in quite a few different courses. However, for most of you, it's going to simply be one or two different things, and I'm going to focus on the CUW Spring 2016 Port 2 here in a moment. To do your Port 2, you have a couple options. You can, first off, click on your LiveText docs at the top of your screen, and you're going to only have a couple of documents in your My Work folder. I have quite a few, but that's okay. So you can continue working within your Portfolio 1, adding and editing within that document, or you can make a copy of that and label it your Portfolio 2, and that's what I've done here. So I'm going to click on my Portfolio 2, and so one of the items that pops up within Portfolio 2 is that you're going to do some revising of your larger written work within LiveText. So here's an example of a cover letter. This is the current Portfolio 2 cover letter. Below it is attached a copy of the Portfolio 1 cover letter. This will allow the scorer to take a peek and compare and contrast the two. In a similar fashion, you are going to take your old standard narrative from each of the full standards that were emphasized in Port 1, you're going to revise them, and you're going to attach the original Portfolio 1 standard narrative underneath. So typically copy and paste that into a Word document and then save and attach, and then you're going to put your new revised narrative up top. One of the requirements within Port 2 is that you do adjust your artifacts in the old emphasized standards. And so we talk about the option of having 5 to 7 artifacts. So what you can do to add space for additional artifacts is at the top of that standard screen, click Manage Content. And when you do so, you can create a new section, and our sections that we do in our portfolio are called text and image, and so that's going to be a new artifact, and when you click save, it will automatically place that at the bottom, which is likely where you're going to want it to be. And so I'm going to close this, and when I click close, I will now have an additional space at the bottom of my standard one. And there I can type in the description of the artifact, attach it, and so forth. Those are the major additional things that you're going to do within your Portfolio 2. Just keeping in mind that the emphasized standards are standards 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, and 11. Standards 2 and 3 are all new, so you're going to need to fill those with artifacts. Once you have gotten your portfolio to a point where you are ready to submit it for assessment to the course, you're going to click the Begin Assignment. And so when we click Begin Assignment, it takes us to the course itself where there's some additional videos for help, and you're going to click Attach Assignment. So assignment submission attachment list. And so it'll take you to your work. In this case it is my Portfolio 2, and so I'm going to click and attach my Portfolio 2. This is not similar to the Portfolio 1 process. This is the process for submitting your portfolio for Portfolio 2 and 3, and depending on your department, potentially for Portfolio 4. And so to finish this, we're going to click Submit Assignment. Am I sure? Yes, I am. Okay. And now I have been told that I have submitted my portfolio to the instructor. You do have the option of withdrawing your submission. However, I would let the professor take a peek at it first and then give you some feedback. This is different than simply going into your portfolio and clicking on it and sending it for review to the professor. If you send it directly for review to the professor, it will not be the final assessment. Rather, we want to go through our dashboard and submit it through the course.